Season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, each and every one of you. How you guys doing? If you guys are inside there, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, and yeah. So, you can see what's on the screen, right? I'm sure y'all will see from the thumbnail. I know what thumbnail I should put up. The last thumbnail, I will admit, I did try this thing called clickbaiting for the first time ever on this channel. And I decided, hey, what better person to clickbait to than this thing over here? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think. It's my opinion. That's why everybody's entitled to theirs, you know? I did my last reaction on Andrew Schulz. I said his career was over. When really it was like his ego was shattered. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God, the amount of bots, stands, I wouldn't say fans, but were jumping on, and then I saw kind of people leaving their little, their little remarks. And I kind of was just reading and was like, I hope they're not thinking that it's going to deter me from reacting to more him. With that being said, it makes me want to do more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we got here ready for today. We got Mr. Schulz. Allegations gets much worse. I'm going to let, who is it here? Retroactive, going into the explanation and tell me what they think about this guy. I don't find him particularly funny. I know he jumps on every different race to get a joke out. That's his whole style. Some people may find it, but not when I see him keep jumping on certain races all the time. And then I will say in the beginning of this reaction, anything to do with pineapples, apples, pears, and grapes, especially that last fruit, why we do it for YouTube, I don't find funny. No matter how you twist it in the joke, I just don't, And I got my own kind of humor. Anything else? Yeah, on the table. That now. And a lot of people keep using all different angles and narratives, deflecting, coming up with all kind of excuses to justify those kind of behaviors by not acknowledging and trying to pass by that and go, oh, but K dot this, oh, you're insensitive. Say what? So yeah, let's go. I said I wasn't going to talk before this reaction because when I do open my mouth when it comes to this, I realize a lot of people want to jump out the window. Jump! We here for it. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for watching. Let's go.
It's Kendrick. It's probably just a one random fan with like millions and millions of dollars that he would like to deploy to protesting a show in Hawaii of mine. Probably has nothing to do with the team freaking out and in shambles because they've never been made fun of on the internet.
Oh, like the shambles you'll be in when you realize the internet knows you're allegedly friends with the Alexander brothers, Florida's own real estate Tate brothers, to sum up their charges quickly. Allegedly, here's Andrew Schulz hanging out with them for Christmas Saturdays.
Damn it, let me see that charge. Let me see that charge. Come here, come on,
It has
bro.
nothing to do with the team freaking out and in shambles because they've never been made fun of on the internet.
Oh, like the shambles you'll be in when you realize the internet knows you're allegedly friends with the Alexander brothers, Florida's own real estate Tate brothers.
Alexander brothers held without bail after first court appeared in... Oh, these are your boys. These are your bros, yeah? Is this why you made them kind of jokes? Because the people you move with, your associates, this is the kind of behavior and fun, what they call fun, that they indulge in. So now I see why these kind of jokes, and I said this in my last reaction, the kind of people that find these kind of jokes funny are those kind of people who are plastered all over the screen right here with those kind of titles. Have a go at me. Have a go at the person who made the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving my 2 cents, my 2-3 cents. Put in 4. Let's go.
To sum up their charges
even funny,
quickly,
like, come on
allegedly, here's Andrew Schulz hanging out with them for Christmas Saturdays with the boys in a photo. There isn't
Okay.
much else out there, but their crimes are alleged between 2010 to at least 2021, so the timeline lines up. While it doesn't mean anything for Andrew legally right now,
No, it don't.
reputation-wise being friends with those brothers looks extremely bad. Implications. Schulz might be right that Kendrick's a hypocrite for working with Dr. Dre, but it still isn't his actions. If Schulz was allegedly holidaying with diddler traffic men, that's different. That's a hell of a lot more questionable than LA guy endorses LA hip-hop legend despite past crimes of abuse.
And their only reaction.
This ain't even Kettle calling the pot black. That's not even a fair comparison, because that would mean both are equal in their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has gotten on Schulz for his pineapple, apples, pears, and grape jokes. See, I have to say it out, because boy, ain't nobody trying to catch me on YouTube, yeah? And all his stands and fans, as I said, they want to jump at everything else, but don't want to see why we're all upset. They try to deflect and brush past that. But yet your boy here is hanging out with known. You heard. I know you ain't deaf. You know what I'm saying? Get a little cotton wool, put it on a stick and clear out them ears, because I know y'all hear that. And only a certain people I'm talking to, though. The rest of you, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, come on, bro.
Just go, oh, you're racist. Oh, you're so racist. Because you want to butt fuck my guy.
The brilliant dark humor genius Andrew
Come back. Let me hear this fool right here.
Schulz.
Let me hear this fool right
And their
here.
only reactions go, oh, you're racist. Oh, you're so racist. Because you want to butt fuck my guy.
You trust them to, you know, try and point out. You're racist because you want to, brother, it doesn't matter about none of the rest. It's the fact that you said you want to, hey dude, consensual or not, as you put it. You know what I'm saying? So don't be looking at everything else around that. Address that, bro. I hope you don't get a parking ticket and have to spend the night inside no county jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your stands right now are looking for any kind of savior to hold on, you know. Drakesha has lost the battle. So now they're like, oh, Schulz, he's a new savior. Yeah, y'all continue holding your savior. See how we get burned.
The brilliant dark humor genius Andrew Schulz pulls out the race card. Then Andrew responds to the allegations partly.
So one of my exes, she has been turning 29 for the last 5 years. Her on X Factor saying she's 23. And I'm like, wait a minute, this girl's lying about her age. They believed the lie. Now they're posting it trying to turn me into pedophile. So the Kendrick fans are just going,
That's crazy.
yeah. Racist. These are their two things they
And
do.
mind you, she is black, so they're calling.
Is he playing the victim right now? Y'all boy playing the victim right now, yeah? And the reason I'm going to continue talking about this, Kendrick said 2 damn lines, and he's flipped out over it. Y'all talk about us reactors, though we have nothing better to talk about. Well, bro, I'm going to be continuing talking when somebody here has made it his goal to try and get famous off of the most trending person there is right now. And every day I'm going to talk about it and play the victim because I know it's getting me the views. Yeah, right. Y'all so hypocritical. Hypocrisy, y'all democracy. You understand me? Please, get out of here.
You're a racist. And your
Why?
ex-girlfriend was a black girl.
Andrew's ex-girlfriend claimed a few days after his first Netflix series in 2020 that he was the worst boyfriend ever. Excuse the flowery language, but YouTube hides things otherwise. Alleging he used her toothbrush to clean his shoes to then put it back for her to use. Yelling matches control, all allegations again, who knows what's true or not. Pinch of salt, grain of sand, this doesn't align with the Schultzy the internet knows, surely. Later she messaged Red Bar's Jules, and stated that Akash and his friends had apologized to her privately and that according to his ex, allegations of course true or not who knows, she states high school girls were part of the DM allegations just like Chris D'Elia. Again,
we talking about this is Shulz's ex-girl, bro. Toothbrush and then put it back, bro. This is y'all savior.
And not my information or allegations, simply restating what has been publicly stated by Schultz's ex-partner. No predatory leads here, Mr. Goodman. Andrew actually addressed this on his show years ago. This isn't the first time, and
I didn't know what happened.
My
because-
retard ex from a decade ago did a post a few days in after the Netflix thing. This
Oh my!
I was wearing too much makeup and took some of my makeup off.
That's abusive.
No, this is abuse. It gets even worse. One time, he cleaned his sneakers with my toothbrush. That is true.
Wait,
But I didn't know.
I read that one. I was
of course in an incredibly jokey way with all of his lackeys, balancing out the seriousness with laughs.
Lackeys, yeah.
A nice build-up to show, oh, she's just jealous of my newfound success, slathered with, oh yeah, and I, a massive sneakerhead, did clean my shoes with her
Sound like a
toothbrush.
narcissist,
Then adding
bro.
on, but I didn't know is too late.
Okay,
I didn't know.
I thought that
didn't know it was
one-
her toothbrush. I just thought it was an old toothbrush.
Son, and I get-
But it's not like intent.
What happened when you found out that it was?
I died laughing. I was like, oh, that's why you've been sick, dumbass. Should have been brushing your teeth with the ground.
Dumb, bro. You know, I just think some people have grown up in life sheltered. You know, they weren't held accountable when they said or to do BS. You know, yeah, when people are held accountable for their actions, they kind of rethink the way the world works, and those that feel entitled and everything should be at their doorstep. You know, they're always right. No, they've never been held accountable for nothing. So you can't expect them to think otherwise. You know, it's kind of a use somebody toothbrush, bro. You
and then you.
That's how you get sick when you brush your teeth with the ground.
And then you stop.
What do you mean I stopped? I did it once.
Oh.
I wasn't doing it every day. I just grabbed what I thought was my toothbrush. I cleaned it, and I guess I didn't throw it in the garbage.
Wait, hold on, time, wait. You thought it was your toothbrush?
Yeah, it's not like we had different
Which
bathrooms
means-
or something.
No, but which means
How do you not know what your
would-
toothbrush is? That's wild. How
so I got
can
mad
you just see a
toothbrushes.
toothbrush there.
Yeah.
I had toothbrush
But you
back in the
put
day
it
for the
back.
hoes.
You need it back. I think I just left it on the thing. Look, honestly,
Nasty,
I don't remember
man.
the whole thing, but it did.
I'll be honest with you, that just sounds nasty to me. Like no bro, see, no kind of self-pride, nothing. Like, bruv, you know what I mean? You don't sound hygienic whatsoever. You clean your shoes, the bottom of your shoe, your toothbrush, and you put that back up at the sink, bruv. Like, come on now. That says a lot about somebody. If I'm in a conversation with someone and, you know what I mean, that story came up and they said they did that, I ain't coming to your yard, you go around, I don't care how rich, how famous, I ain't coming around, I'm good. Shit, I wouldn't even trust a glass, not even a plastic cup you pass me with a drink in that. With that story, yeah, you can't, I'm not even coming around to even be having anything from you. I'm good. Damn, nasty, that's what it is.
It wasn't my intent.
From I didn't know it was hers, to I thought it was an old toothbrush, to I thought it was my toothbrush. Damn, Andrew, you're jumping from lie to lie quicker than Brendan Schaub. Lightspeed Luigi. A partner knows what the other partner's toothbrush is. A dirty cleaning brush would not go in the same place. Do I have to state the obvious that accident is impossible?
I hear the locks on the bathrooms at the hotels work great.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm completely missing something. I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Everybody's listening.
Yeah, that's exactly right there, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what's going on here. When I'm shining, someone's a little upset. Or when your boy's shining out here.
But I was trying to think too.
Full
if
moon.
I
Every time you
would-
look up, oh, it's my toothbrush.
her outfit
Because you're
was
gonna have
too
to
My
sexy.
fight
outfit was
other
too
dudes.
sexy. We were going to hang out with blacks.
It might have been a benefit of the doubt situation if he wasn't a sneakerhead who then admitted it on a podcast to hundreds of thousands of people, masquerading it as a joke. And to have this whole very rehearsed feeling segment where they all laugh along deeply to make it seem not as serious as claimed, I mean...
Really go to a room?
He went to the scene.
It's just a genius comedian at work, guys. Stop hating. You don't understand. He's just doing jokes. He's just doing his job, etc. Well, some will still say,
This is what all his fans say. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure, just like Matt Rife, you know, they have their niche, they have their fans, they're loyal. Ain't nothing wrong with being a fan. When the minute you step out of the fan category and start stepping into the stands, and you're blinded from not even realizing certain kind of characteristics or traits, good for you. You on your own. It's like arguing with a wall sometimes. I don't argue. That's one thing I learned. The only people I argue, and it's not even argue, it's not, I don't argue, but, you know, get into a little bit is my kids, my children. And I don't even have to do that much. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I'm just not too enough confrontational on a daily basis at my work. I look at people sometimes and go, lost cause. Or as Josh Johnson said, you're a bot. Definitely a bot. Brain ain't there.
Hey, whatever. It's a Scorndex. Here's Charlemagne, who's probably spent more time with Schulz than most people on the planet, confirming these suspicions further.
First of all, I told you not to talk about this because I feel like you owe Sarah more than that, and I could see why she would be upset about you discussing.
Well, wow, I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought you were doing it for me. And I'm obnoxious, and I know that you know, might be hard to deal with in these kind of things, but I just need to feel that I can be that way. Yeah.
Can you imagine being in a relationship with Schulz?
Oof,
He's
tough.
not gonna let you talk.
Tough.
anything he says, you better agree with. If you don't agree with it, I can see you sitting there asking her all night, do you understand where I'm coming from? So you don't see what I see? You don't see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That right there could drive a sane motherfucker insane.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You need a 17.
I need a 17-year-old.
You need somebody
Nah, that's just a joke with no truth to it at all. Andy's great.
Need a
Schulz
what?
clearly wants the clout.
And he
Kendrick
laughed
can
at
bring
it.
his
Need
new
it, yeah.
special, and that's part of his doubling down act. The double allegations instead should help.
Not offensive to us in terms of like, oh my God, I can't believe I heard that. But
I personally feel like he has tapped into a lot of different markets, a lot of different niches, different audiences. You know what I'm saying? But he has not found his footing in the black community. And by having, he had that guy on the side with the dreads. He's like just not even a lackey. He's part of the background. You don't even notice. You understand me? But by having Charlemagne around has given him a bit more courage to start speaking more so when it comes to black issues and black culture. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing Charlemagne ain't the gatekeeper. Charlemagne ain't got no authority or any kind of say to be telling you that you're okay. Because I'm telling you, when you hear you set yourself up to fall, Charlemagne is going straight back over to the Breakfast Club to continue with his BS. Real talking.
offensive just to the art of comedy.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Maybe you can go for the world record on first comedian ever to have 2 specials in a row with long hidden gambling ads to show us what true art is.
So you took it to violence and you tried to censor my art. You did 2 no-nos for me. And I reacted accordingly.
And we didn't.
All while you try to paint Kendrick fans as crying over jokes, you demanded Jeff Wittick apologize for his jokes about you. Not even jokes, just stating the truth of your fans believing your special would only be available on your site for it to be then on YouTube for free. You are the Karen who wants apologies for jokes. Talk about projection. And here's a funny issue with Schulz being so sure this white comedian line is directly about him. The bars around it are directly about PDF allegations. What Cat Williams said on Club Shay Shay to kick this year off. Maybe Kendrick heard some rumors on the sort of company the entertainment industry keeps. Hilariously, Schulz probably hasn't heard the whole song, so he doesn't realize the rest of the lines around it are the worst sort of allegations, and with the company he allegedly keeps.
Nothing is changing over here. Everybody's trying to be like, would you make these jokes about whatever? It's like, no, y'all are just finding out about me.
That's exactly what it is, and you have every right to be offended at everything that has come out of Andrew Schulz's mouth.
Welcome to the show.
And you can
Many are saying it's just jokes, who cares, especially his Kendrick bit, but as Cat Williams put it,
is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are.
I'd slightly disagree with Cat too, as Chappelle's Bill Cosby, he saves more than he bit is great. It can be done. It just has to have joke structure timing be somewhat clever beyond just shock factor, as we found out with this bit. Andrew then responded
Is
with,
that why a lot of people were trying to reference, or Dave Chappelle could joke? I saw a few people say that. Yeah, well, I remember that joke. I need to go check and see. But he said with context, but still. Them kind of joke. And Dave Chappelle will drop a joke knowing that it's not meant to be funny, but there's a reason behind saying what he's saying. When he does make something like that, he's trying to make a point. He's trying to, you know what I mean, piss off certain institutions that try to look the other way. There's a reason and context behind when he does stuff. Unlike this one who just does it for the views or to incite his fans or his base who are looking for the next great white hope. I don't know what the heck people are looking for when they try to argue and defend somebody like Schulz. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Each to their own, you know? Like, anybody can tell me about they trying to go jump on the next dude, whether he likes it or not. When he's the #1 trending person right now out there, it just kind of lets me know, brother, you're more than a clout chaser. You understand what I'm saying? You would do anything to be famous, even if it means saying some ish that you shouldn't be saying and you know you should not be saying. And then I swear he come on and was talking about, oh, you know, my daughter was there and they sending pictures about my daughter, which is wrong. Nobody should be involved in family. I am not sure. No, that's wrong. Come on now. Leave man's kids out of that. But you see what I'm telling you? Certain people see certain things ain't out of bounds. The same way you want to go jumping things out of bounds. You know, like playing dangerous games out here. And you could have all your stands blowing smoke up your whatever, you know what I mean? They ain't the ones saving you when people decide to check. You know what I mean? Like, you got family and everything, man. It don't make no sense trying to... You're not just pissing off one set. You putting your name down as somebody who kind of promotes and laughs about things that people are out here suffering from, especially after No Diddy. It's a serious time right now, bro.
with a clip of it to troll, but that's literally the exact scene Kat was referencing, saying he tried to get it cut from the movie, so Andrew's really enjoying the trolling at this point, or he didn't see the podcast, or Ice Cube's response, etc.
Everybody gets these jokes. You are free to react however you want. Like, if you don't like a joke that a comedian says, like, God bless you, you're allowed to feel that way, 100%. Once you start going, hey, comedians, you're not allowed to tell jokes like that, that's where we're gonna have an issue. Because now you're telling me how I can express myself and what my art is.
You're free to act however you want or not like the joke. I'm willing to deal with the consequences of my jokes. He says all this, but the hours on Brilliant Idiots don't suggest that. Which is why Charlemagne even says,
none of us should be bothered by this, right?
Well, Charlemagne when he talks this ish. But you're right, you should be free to express and joke, if you call it a joke, about whatever you want. Doesn't mean that I necessarily have to like it. Don't mean necessarily that I have to care. And for the stands, the same way how I give my opinion, doesn't mean you necessarily have to be watching. You could just tune in and click off and go watch something else. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Is it freedom of speech? Or really ain't no freedom of speech. Yeah. But you should be entitled to feel free to speak with whatever comes to your mind. So thank you for letting us know that taking advantage of another guy, especially when you've been done for, you know what I'm saying, ex-girlfriend talking ish, and your best friends are known for certain charges going on right now, and then right now you're here trying to talk about, you know, taking advantage of another dude because you can, whether they like it or not. Ha ha ha. So funny. Damn. I'm in tears right now. But come on now. And all your stands behind you trying to justify who you is and what you... Please, man. Y'all can stand behind in line. We see what you guys be dreaming about. I said it.
And that's right. You're acting a little bothered. You're acting a little bothered.
And reacting as he said, well, that's all Kendrick did to his joke. He's not saying Schulz should be censored, he's telling his own community to clap back. Yes, it's subjective, but even his own people ended the segment with,
Alright, let's go on to some topics, dude. Let's talk some sports, dude.
even they were sick of it. It's even weirder now with these allegations on top.
putting all of
Just
them
makes
in
it much
spots,
funnier
man.
as if it was never about Andrew at all.
I don't think he was talking about you.
He better not be.
And it dug up his own allegations and
He
he's
wishes he was. Man, he wants Kendrick to say his name. He needs that kind of need to feel that he's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's begging for the attention. He don't care what kind of views he gets. You know his stand base are there rallying behind him, ready to storm the Capitol. Did I say that? Like that, I guess? No? Well, whatever. But, come on now. Seriously? Like, you got a guy here with a Hitler hairstyle here, literally making jokes, standing up there with the... I remember when I saw it, I was like, yo, bro, y'all got the guy out here with a Hitler cut, standing up on stage, running jokes. Nah, I ain't from that community. I don't have family back then, but I'm just kind of, to talk about laughing with the oppressor. I wouldn't find that fun. It's like me going to a comedy show and, man come up there with the slave chains and the whip and doing a Drake with a black face, and he's coming to make jokes. Man, you lucky if you even make it off that stage. Straight up. I'm telling you, you might not even make it out the room.
He spent, an hour plus with 2 weeks plus preparation making some of his least impressive bits to date? Go Andy. But at least we did get Epiphany Schulz, who didn't know the white comedian line is on the first track, which makes his ego explode further.
Wait, did Whacked Out Murals make it in the top 10?
It had to. That's the first record.
Yeah.
First record always trends.
I know
Wait,
Squabble Up is number
Squabble
one.
Up.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Squabble Up is number one.
You said something that I was unaware of. You're saying the first song on the album is my
That's
song?
not true.
You
Yeah, that's
opened the song with Schultz? The first song of the album got Schultz
It's
in
the
it?
intro.
Man, when you hear somebody's begging for recognition and attention. Look, man, this is the biggest moment I've seen.
Epiphany Schulz appears again, as Shane Gillis said, ego ready to create a black hole.
Yep.
If Andrew is for you, please throw on the giggling knee stompers and have a blast. Is it much to expect he knows the first thing about the topic he's going to be talking about that day? Or just do zero research and stay afloat your stereotype comedy nonsense? That's enjoyable as a listener. Andrew Schulz reveals that Kendrick Lamar fans have sent threats.
Kendrick really is the Taylor Swift of hip hop. So wait, y'all can my daughter, but I can't your man?
I think we shouldn't.
No, hold on.
We shouldn't.
No,
we
hold
shouldn't
on.
conflate Kendrick fans with what Kendrick is on, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't conflate Kendrick fans and what Kendrick is on.
You gotta know that
fans are ridiculous.
You gotta know the power of your words. What they're telling me right now is to know the power of my words.
So Andrew cooked up the
Yeah. Know the power of your words, and they might not. They might have repercussions. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, Like, and you playing like you're gonna stick to your guns and push it through. I'm not backing down. It might work for you. Might not. I'm just saying.
I'll smash Kendrick bit because his fans sent threats during his 2-week Thanksgiving flagrant podcast break after the white comedian's line. And ironically, he's...
And a Taylor Swift saying he's a Taylor Swift of hip-hop. Now that lets me know for sure you a Drake Glazer. You a Drake Keisha fan. Stan. Because Drake did that whole thing as well when he was going at Kendrick and then tried to implicate Taylor Swift into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what was the hate on Taylor Swift. And now you here jumping on the whole thing, you're the Taylor Swift of hip-hop. Yeah, you and Drake in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? We understand where this hate is coming from. My guy took off your #1 artist. You can't find him on Spotify. When you put in Drake Keisha, all you're getting is Not Like Us. A minor.
X claims the same thing is
go.
happening to her with flagrant fans the whole past 4 years. The people messaging Andrew with threats for Kendrick are wrong and insane, but they could say the same thing. Each DM can claim, I'm just a comedian. It was just shock humor. It wasn't a natural threat, which is exactly what Andrew would say about his I would smash Kendrick in a cell bit.
Nothing is changing over here. Everybody's trying to be like, would you make these jokes about whatever? It's like, no, y'all are just finding out about me.
That's exactly what it is. And you have every right to be offended at everything that has come out of Andrew Schulz's mouth.
Welcome to the show.
And you can
Most people saw Schultz's bit and went, okay, while Schultz and his fans coped that everybody was extremely offended by his dark humor brilliance and they just don't get it. There aren't limits to what Andrew can say, keep doing the same jokes every podcast. But as George Carlin said, comedy is usually punching up, or simpler than that, funny, which many didn't find Andrew's bit to be all that well constructed. Patrice O'Neill, Carlin, I don't want to speak for them, but based on the comedians they openly despised, I think they would have roasted Rogan's friends endlessly. The same way Norm Macdonald did with the Death Squad, as Joe Rogan hilariously called his comedy group once. Inspiration for the couch guzzlers. To Andrew and Akash, they predicted Drake would win the beef, so to them they're punching down at Kendrick.
This is what I'm saying. They were Drake fans. It makes so much sense. I don't even know why I didn't see this. And now I'm clocking on now. It makes sense. Why are you going at Kendrick? Why are you here going at his fan base? It makes sense. Another Drake-isha. Stan. Like, come on now. Like, Drake-isha's lost. She's on an island somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you want to go join them? You might want to go join your two friends over there who are facing charges for whatever they be doing while you were chilling with them. Were you chilling with them allegedly? Were you not? I think the pictures say otherwise. I'm just saying.
Retard? Yeah. And if you know him well enough, you know that is the kind of retard shit he would do without knowing it.
Here's
like,
the thing.
That's just a toothbrush. I'll just use that.
Insinuating Kendrick paid them is just hilarious work though. Great joke, Schultz. And if you're a dirty, stinking allegation man like everybody else in the Rat Pack, let's call them, well, adios to Youth Luigi. May the odds lead flagrant to the same grave as the fighter and the kid.
I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna f Kendrick.
Whoa. I said make sweet love.
So I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them. They are invincible. Yeah. When I watch them, I look and I go, there's no point that you could do something that actually damages what they develop.
And while many think this will only help Andrew's dark humor brand of genius, if the venues Andrew Schulz tours at hear about his allegations, they won't take on potential litigation.
I mean, if I should go and see that 50 interview, I might have to go and check out that 50 interview, hear what 50 said. You know what I mean? I like how 50 checked him right there. I want to hear the rest of it. Like, your fam made me wonder why the hell you made that joke. Like, and I know he ain't playing with 50 right there. If anything, right there, he be trying to glaze 50 because 50 don't play them games. Well, you see 50 there, but you ain't see Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder in the sidelines and a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Andrew know who to play them games with. 50 ain't one of them. And he don't even need to pop off. You know what I mean? Like, he be there all ha ha ha. I'm sure touching 50's leg, like, yeah, ha ha ha, yeah. Like, Yeah, but same we say in the Caribbean. Duppy know who fi frighten. Trust me. They know who to play with. Let's roll, man.
Or issues for his ticket sales. They'll just book another comedian. The joys of making jokes about controversial topics when, forgot my ex's allegations, or that my old pals are on trial for the worst crimes imaginable now.
This is who you guys are defending.
Andrew Schulz out of 10 once again. And
this is who you guys are defending. This is your savior. Is this who you guys were trying to on with me? Like this dude right here? And I bet you when, you know, his fans come back under this and start to write this stuff, they're going to ignore everything that we've just said, all of this that was just brought up, and say something else. Deflect. Fly straight past. And then come up with something that makes them feel good. Man, all your... But yeah, no, with that being said, season's greetings to everyone. Happy New Year in advance. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and share. Comment below as well too. I want to go read some of these Schulz and Drake glazes of my... I don't know why they feel I'm jumping on my stuff, but come through, man. Hit them comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit them views. And man, I hope everybody stay safe, take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you again.